The fastest way to grow is to change your environment.
Into the dragon. Move so swift.
What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am Leroy Jr. Chikwenya, and you are watching episode 29 of Food for Thought. And today, my topic is about who you hang around. It's about your surroundings, it's about the environment. Does it allow you to grow, or does it keep you stuck and in the same loop? Right, so this idea came about from being with people who are better than me in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. Right, I have coaches and other peers who are purple belts, who are much further, more experienced than I am in the arts of fighting, and that made me get better a lot faster because I was sparring with them, because they were giving me tips, because they have their own experience on fighting. And that made me think, like, if I am hanging around people who are better than me and training with people who are better than me in fighting, that should apply to business, right? That should apply to relationships, that should apply to friends, right? Hang around with people who are further and better than you are, than I am, right? That would increase my chances of getting better a lot quicker than hanging around people who drag me down, people who are stuck, people who don't want to grow, right? People who don't want to change. And I thought about it. Actually, it took me a while to figure out what to talk about. But yesterday, as I was writing, I came up, I remembered that jiu-jitsu and the fact that I am training with people better than I am has made my skill level increase a lot quicker than if I was just training with people who are fresh and white belts and who don't know what is going on. I've written down some points I want to use to help me explain um, some ideas and some key points to help you navigate finding better people, hanging around with better people, and growing and becoming better. It's not that easy, right? It's not easy to make new friends. It's not easy to put yourself out there and expect that people way further than you are just going to accept you because you decided to make a change, right? So sometimes you're going to be alone, you're going to be isolated, and that's okay. I think that's fine. Instead of staying stuck, instead of because you want to fit in and because you don't want to be alone, you choose to go back. I think it's okay to be alone and isolate. Give yourself room and time to grow. I've had to leave relationships that were dragging me down. I've left romantic relationships. I've left friendships. I've left family relationships. I've changed my surroundings to doing things, activities that make me better, that make me stronger, right? That make me smarter, right? Investing in myself, improving myself, right? Treating myself a lot better. That came with a cost, right? It came with a period of isolation, but I couldn't turn back. I couldn't take 5 steps backwards. If your friends, if your environment, if if your surroundings does not want to grow, does not want to get better, or refuses to grow, it's a choice you have to make. Like, you're gonna have to put them in the back burner, right? Because it depends on how much you want to win, how much you want to grow, and what you want to achieve, right? Hang around with winners if you want to win. Do not hang around with losers. Hang around with people who are like-minded. And I think there's always somebody on your level. I came across this idea about networking, right? So it goes, don't try to network up, right? Networks laterally, sideways, right? Don't try and you just started a business and think sending Coca-Cola a DM for a sponsor, don't expect them to reply. But I mean, you can send your local shop down the road a message. You can go and talk to the owner, right? Because they are on your level, right? And then slowly but slowly, you climb up the ladder. So that was the general idea. Be with people who want more from you. Be with people who demand the best from you, right? As you transition from isolation, as you transition from old friends to new friends, from old environment to new environment, right? Look for those people who are going to demand more from you, right? So you can be your best version, right? They should hold you accountable. I mean, you should always hold yourself accountable, but if you have friends that call you out on your bullshit, keep those friends. The fastest way to grow is to change your environment. Thank you for watching my video. Leave a like if you do find value from the content, and subscribe to the channel and help me reach more people. Other than that, right, keep your foot on the pedal and be as fast as that guy, and keep getting better. See you next week.